Today's topic is DIDO AIAO, which means digital input. DIDO is digital output. AI is analog input. AO is analog output. What are these DIDO AIAO? Today video will cover this topic. So let's start. These are the basically signal exchange between the remote control station, which may be called DCS, or it may be called PLC, or any other remote HMI panel, where that remote signal exchange can be done with the switchgear panel. This is an Excel spreadsheet where as you can see, this is 11 kV switchboard. So these are the DO, these are the DO signals, that means digital output. So digital output means whenever you are going to uh, give any command, whether it is start or stop command, close or open command from your operating station, from the main control room, so that time we need to issue that signal, that command. So these are DO, digital output, and basically it acts through the interposing relays. It's the interposing relay. So interposing relay, I have already covered in separate video. You can check out what is interposing relay, and for the simplicity I will mention in this video as well. So this interposing relay, this can be located at a remote station, that means at DCS or PLC, that means control building or operating station, or this interposing relay can be located in the switchgear compartment as well. There are two provisions. So I will show you how it looks like. Let's say this is this diagram. If you see, this is interfacing diagram. So here, this is switchgear panel, left hand side, and right hand side, this is PLC or DCS or the remote operating station, whatever you may call it. So this is the signal exchange between this switchgear and this remote control station. And you can see this DO command for this start command. If you are issuing from the operating station to the switchgear panel, suppose any circuit breaker to be open or closed, or any motor will be started or to be stopped, so that time we need to give that command there. So that is DO, that is digital output. And here K1, this is the interposing relay, this is the interposing relay. So through interposing relay it will communicate with the switchgear panel. So in this case here, the communication is being done through this interposing relay, and this interposing relays are located K1, K2, these are located inside the remote control panel, that means DCS or PLC. There may be another case where, as you can see, this is the switchgear panel and this is PLC or DCS. And here if you see, this start command and for this stop command, both are DOs. But here the difference is this interposing relay is located inside this switchgear panel. Once again, interposing relays to communicate this start stop command, which are being issued from the control room building from PLC or DCS. Those interposing relays are located inside the switchgear, so this is the difference. Other things are same. I have prepared a separate video for this in details. you can check those out. Okay, so let's go back to here. So these are for start stop command, open close command. So these are DO signals. Basically these are commands, and there are several feedbacks. There are several feedbacks whether the circuit breaker is on or off, whether the breaker is tripped, whether the local remote selector switch is selected in local or remote, is there any fault. So all these circuit breaker healthy current, so all these to be considered as feedback from switchgear panel to DCS control room. So these are considered as DI, digital input. These are DI, that is digital input. And there are some signals which are called AI, that means analog input. Analog input, basically current and voltage. So for the current feedback and voltage feedback, that analog 4 to 20 milliamps DC signal, these are analog signals. These are communicated with the DCS. So likewise for each uh, uh, switchgear panels, each of the circuit breakers, we need to give that we need to communicate between the switchgear panel and the remote control operating station. That command or the feedbacks, those are communicated through this DIDO AIAO. So here, as you can see, this is the soft signal, SAI, soft analog input. So this is the soft analog input from through the data concentrator, if there is any provision for that. Otherwise we can use 4 to 20 milliamps DC, just like this voltage signal, whatever we are going. So there will be hundreds or thousands of signals which are being communicated between the switchgear panel and remote DCS panels or PLC panels. So this is a typical example. And if you see in the diagram here, these are DI, digital input. As you can see, this is DI, emergency push button operated, circuit breaker available, circuit breaker disturbance, circuit breaker on, off. So these all are feedback. So these feedbacks are communicated to the remote control panel. So here you can see the last PLC, yeah, this PLC IO count. Here total DO is 2. That means one is for start command, another one is for stop command. DI, digital input, that means these are for the feedback, signal feedback. So total number is 7. AI, analog input, is 1, like the current feedback, this is 1. And these two are for DO, start stop command. And here total 7 numbers, these are for the feedback. So this was today's topic. I think it is clear. If there is any doubt, you can put your comment in the comment box. I will come back to you. Thanks for watching.